They said Adetutu was the most beautiful maiden in the village, but on the night of the festival, when the drums thundered and the masquerade leaped, she vanished without a trace. Some whispered she ran away with a stranger, others swore they saw her hand taken by a man whose shadow did not belong to this world. What really happened that night, and why did Adetutu never return as the same woman again? Long ago, in a village that stood at the edge of a great forest, there lived a maiden named Adetutu. She was as graceful as the river's flow, her eyes bright like the morning star, and her laughter carried the warmth of sunshine. Many young men from noble families came to ask for her hand, bringing gifts of beads, yams, and goats. But Adetutu always shook her head. No, she would say gently, my heart does not answer to these suitors. I seek a love greater than mortal eyes can see. The villagers whispered. Some thought she was proud, others believed her spirit was waiting for something beyond this world. The day came for the annual festival of drums and masks, when the whole village gathered to honor the spirits. Drummers beat their talking drums, dancers twirled in bright clothes, and masquerades leaped and spun like spirits themselves. In the middle of the festival, a stranger appeared. He was tall, handsome, and clothed in fine white garments that shimmered like morning dew. His steps were silent and his eyes glowed with a mystery that drew every gaze. When he looked at Adetutu, her heart trembled. Without a word, he stretched out his hand, and without a word, she placed hers in his. Together, they slipped into the forest. By nightfall, Adetutu was gone. The villagers searched through the bush, calling her name. Her mother wept. Her father tore his wrapper in grief, and the young men beat their chests in sorrow and anger. At last, the elders consulted the Babalawo, the diviner. The cowries fell, the sacred chain rattled, and the oracle spoke. She has not been taken by man, but by an Orisha, the spirit of the forest. Her heart belonged to the unseen world, and the unseen world had claimed her. In the realm of the spirits, Adetutu awoke in a palace of glowing trees, where rivers ran with silver light, and birds with feathers of flame sang in the branches. The stranger revealed his true form, a mighty spirit, crowned with leaves and shadow, whose breath stirred the wind through the forest. He made her his bride, and she lived among the spirits, draped in garments of moonlight, feasting on the fruits that never spoiled, and listening to songs that mortals could not hear. But Adetutu's heart was restless. At night, she would climb the highest tree and gaze towards her village, listening to the faint echo of drums, smelling the smoke of the cooking fires she could no longer share. One evening, she begged the spirit, let me see my family once more. The spirit frowned, but at last he agreed. You may go, but know this, you are no longer fully of their world. And so, when Adetutu returned to her village, her family saw only a shadow moving in the moonlight, her voice drifting like a whisper on the wind. Her mother cried out her name, but her hands passed through empty air. From that date forward, Adetutu became a spirit bride, never again to dance at the festival, never again to taste mortal food, never again to be held by human hands.